This beautiful community of Metchosin is located on the traditional territory of the Shianu Beecher Bay First Nation. This place of richness and abundance is also shared with the neighboring communities of Sauk and Lekwungen peoples. We acknowledge the Shianu First Nation and the lands on which we live, work, play, create art, and offer community programs like this event today. We also would like to give thanks to those who have gone before us and to all of those beings who are stewards of this beautiful land.
In this annual exhibition celebrating Earth Day is a multifaceted, vital force. Each of the elements, fire, air, water, and earth, are alive, pulsing, emerging, and sustaining life on the planet. They each ask us to consider what it means to be human in a more than human world. How do we feel this element as a sentient force to be respected and to learn from? How do we think and act through each element?
When I started to construct this piece, I was working with Ed Peck, the other half of this attribution. I wanted to start with the elements of fire, and so I wanted to reduce it to the colors and just to color squares that fire was constructed.
So I'm going to move from the very broad issues of the world to something that's very personal and that actually has been 50 years in the making. It's the story about an event in my life that was 50 years ago. It's still making me emotional. But also because the people in this room share an experience with fire, and it's been very moving reading other people's stories. I'm retired recently as an architect, which is why there's a floor plan there, which is, I don't know why it took me so long, but I was able to, in retirement, draw the house in which I grew up. And the drawing behind was from the only photograph that we have that was about this big of our property. And the objects in the corner here are the three objects still in my possession that we found.
I've always been curious, when you're out hiking, you find little patches here, there, everywhere on the trail, off the trail, of burned wood. Small patches, like it's not obvious that it was a large forest fire. And I've always been curious where they come from, but I don't know. But that was what inspired me with this one.
This one, I really have always been interested in the wood wide web and the concept that trees can communicate through their roots. So when I went to AI, it told me they could warn each other against fire, and I thought, what would be the point, because it's going to burn down. But apparently,
Grow legs.
Apparently, they can help in the rejuvenation of, they can give their energy or whatever to trees that may have partially survived.
So this piece is called Primordial Cave, and I just wanted to contemplate some of the earliest times of various elements. So there's fire, stone, wood, bones, and using elements to represent that.
An example of raku pottery. It really shows how the potter is addicted to pyromania because it's very focused on heat, high heat, flame, and smoke.